new UFO whistleblower coming forward to NewsNation, the closest man yet to an alleged UFO crash retrieval program. We're just about a half hour away now from the exclusive NewsNation special report by Ross Coulthart detailing Air Force veteran Jake Barber's shocking claims. For years, people like David Grush and Lou Elizondo have alleged the existence of a secret government UFO program. But now, Mr. Barber says he knows this is true because he was a part of it. The whistleblower claims he was contracted as a helicopter pilot to retrieve all kinds of crashed craft, some top secret but explainable. Others, he believes, were of non-human origin. Here's Barber explaining what he saw.
So tell me about the moment when you realized that you were involved in a retrieval of non-human technology, alien tech.
So it became very clear the first time our communication process and procedure was modified. And then just visually looking at the object on the ground, you could tell that it was extraordinary and anomalous. It was not human.
How close did you get?
Well, I was a helicopter pilot and I operate with 150 foot to 200 foot long line. So I got within 150 feet of this object.
What did you see?
I saw an egg, a white egg.
Was there any visible propulsion system on it?
No, not what we would know. There's no engine, there was no thermal signature. I was operating at night when I finally came in to pick it up, so I'm working under night vision goggles at the time. And it was quite clear. I flipped them up, flipped them down, and looked at it a couple of different ways.
How did you know that that egg-shaped object was non-human in origin?
Well, visually, after seeing all kinds of things in my past, it was clearly something that was ridiculously looking. It's inconsistent with anything I'd ever seen before. I can also tell you that the reaction by my team, we all knew we were dealing with something extraordinary.
And at no stage were you ever subsequently told that the craft was of non-human origin?
I will tell you that during this process over the last couple of years, it's been confirmed to me by ranking members of the UAP task force that what we were working with that night was in fact NHI, and it was not a unique experience.
NewsNation special correspondent and investigative journalist Ross Coulthart is joining us live now. Ross, it is always so good to see you, and I know there is so much interest in this brand new report. You've been working on this story for more than 2 years now, starting with the revelations from David Grush, and now we are hearing this firsthand account, a man who says he has direct ties to this program. What surprised you the most?
Good evening, Natasha, and well, what surprises me the most, I think this is just a beginning. I think I just spoke a few minutes ago to Jake Barber and asked him how he feels about coming out like this. And one of the things I often feel as a journalist is we persuade people like him to come out publicly and talk. And I don't think people realise the level of courage and care that it takes to get to this stage. The people like Jake who show the tenacity and the purpose to actually come out publicly and speak like this need to be acknowledged. There are other whistleblowers in the backdrops who are watching to see how he will be received. And I guess the big takeaway for me, Natasha, is I just hope people recognise what this person has done. Because we've been waiting for somebody like this to come forward for many years. And I just hope that the UAP research community, and more importantly, the Congress, the new president, and everybody in the mainstream media sit up and take notice and start asking questions. That's what my takeaway is. I'm very, very concerned to make sure that there is momentum from this man's quite courageous decision to come forward and speak.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know that your special will feature some never-before-seen video of one of these alleged UFO crash retrievals. What can you tell us about what we're going to see tonight?
You're going to see the egg. You're going to see what Jake Barber describes as a 20-foot long, large SUV-sized, perfect egg. It literally is. It's like Mork and Mindy. It's like Nanu Nanu. It's quite the most extraordinary object. And I'm aware that this imagery, by the way, has been provided to the very highest levels of the Defense Department's Pentagon UFO Oversight Office, ARRO. So they can't deny that they've received this kind of imagery. You know, they know that this egg video is genuine. And one of the things that's interesting is the Pentagon has admitted that it's aware of Mr. Barber's claims, as they call them, but they appear to be trying to persist with their claim that there's no evidence of extraterrestrial technology. I'm afraid that there is going to be a reckoning for people who maintain the lie.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.